Hello, everyone! Hi! My neck hurts! Hi! So, hello, everyone. Welcome in, Raiders from... Oshnaks? Welcome in, Oshnaks. Thank you for the raid.
Hi.
Osho.
That's me.
I'm trying to talk to the raider, okay?
My apologies, my apologies.
Oh, come on, man. Don't interrupt me now. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much for the raid, Oshio. Hi, welcome in. Real quick, we won't have our friendly neighborhood raiding blades for the next couple of weeks. Because he's having a baby! Well, his wife is having a baby.
Yay!
They're
both having a baby.
They're both having a baby.
Yeah, his wife's kind of doing all the work. I'm just saying. Like, listen. In the end, let's be honest. Who's actually pushing the baby out? Okay.
Yeah.
We love you, RP.
Yeah.
We hope everything goes according to plan. And we hope you have the most amazing, wonderful.
For those of you who aren't sure, by the way, just to explain, having a baby it's kind of like making a D&D character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yes. Only it's a level 0 D&D character, and only after.
It takes so long to level them up.
Oh yeah, like takes like 10 to 12 years to even gain a level. It's. Oh my god, it's so horrible. It's like the worst DM came up with these rules. The worst DM in existence.
It's actually kind of cringe.
It's kind of cringe. It's actually kind of cringe. Yeah, Leah has a point. It's like making a new D&D character, only you don't have a choice over anything. The DM chooses for you. But yes, here's hoping that everything goes well. We love you, RB, and we want you back as soon as you don't feel constantly exhausted, because babies are very, very tiring.
Is making a baby like wishing in Genshin? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's the exact same process, even. It's uncanny, actually. The
Arby saved up a lot of primos, honestly. You know,
oh my god, I hope
he's getting a 5-star.
yeah, no, I
sure.
hope his rolls are good. But enough about the baby talk. We're D&D players. We don't know such things. Yes. But welcome in everyone. Aside from our missing not dead very much bard, we are here joined by the wonderful Ocean X.
Hi, that's me.
The amazing no RB, but Savian.
A real talk?
No.
Okay.
And finally, Spider Proxy. Hi.
Hey,
Hey. How you doing? But yes, babies.
how you doing, man?
How you doing? Babies, we need girlfriends first.
Or boyfriend?
Leah, we need to talk.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. For those that don't know, Captain Leah is a friend of mine and Spyro, so there's a lot of bullshit to talk. Yeah, talk bullshit. Anyway, in the last episode of Amara Angels, the party rested for like a full day, and still one of you is not completely recovered. How cringe! Yeah, that's so cringe. Why can't you be like a superhero that heals all exhaustion in like 2 hours? Cringe. Be like Luffy. Just eat meat and you'll be fine. But yes, the party did rest for about a day, or the equivalent of a day, because they don't actually have a way of telling time in this place. So they just assume it's been about a day. Either way, they were approached while out and escorted by one of the dwarves, one of the Duergar that was keeping watch on them. They were approached by an individually younger dwarf who proposed that they team up to take down the nefarious Harson and take back the city. Take back Griefholm, the city that used to belong to the dwarves, but the undead took over long, long ago. And that this individual, this dwarf, and his friend had found something that would help them in the endeavor. This something turned out to be a gigantic fiend. This huge-sized creature, horned creature, that seems to expel fire from every orifice, which sounds more unpleasant than when I say it out loud. Seems to be chained up in the depths of the Underdark. The party met with this fiend, learned that the fiend has a grudge against Harson, who was the one who imprisoned this creature, but going by the name of Hellion. And they discovered through some careful investigation that Hellion's chains contain several runes that are making them completely invulnerable and impossible to.
The chains are invulnerable.
The stone is also very, very much invulnerable. Highly resistant to damage. Not invulnerable, but getting there. Either way, the creature, the fiend, wished to be free and made a pact with everyone that everyone agreed and signed, and everyone read it. Yeah, everyone read it, and everyone knows all of the terms involved very, very well.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Violet and they were so confident in what it said. So
Mm-hmm. And according to, to sum up the deal, you are to break the chains and free this fiend, and in return, it will aid you in the attack against arson. Against
And you will never ever harm us.
yes.
Ever.
Well, at least according to what you read, at least until the first one of you dies. Either way, you discover that there are a couple of potential ways of undoing these shackles. One of them is highly dangerous, involving messing with the runes and potentially having some weird side effects. But you also learn about a something that potentially can break these chains, which are a group of pickaxes that the dwarves once had back in their city, known as the air carvers. The air carvers are pickaxes that are imbued with anti-magic properties, which means that if they are used to hit these chains, the chains will lose their magic for at least while being hit, which means you potentially be able to break the chains without triggering whatever catastrophe might cause with messing with the runes. This was one of the plans. The other plan was messing with the runes in other ways, and I think that's it. Like in terms of plans in general, I think that might be it. Either way, the party decided to return to Thrain, to New Thrain, which is a village where the dwarves have made their new home long ago when they were expelled from the city by the undead. And well, they did kind of sneak out, so that's going to be an issue. And I believe you wish to talk with the elder slash historian to learn more about these pickaxes. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, there's also another potential way of opening the shackles, which is killing the one who cast it, so Harson. So that kind of defeats the point of all of the whole thing. Or there might be some key somewhere. There's also the fact that there's also a protective barrier around Griefholm that will hurt fiends, but Gala has a plan for that. Right, Gala?
Yes.
Yes. So, some housekeeping before we start. My friends, my players, you might have noticed that there's a few additions to the whole thing that we're using, the foundry that I've made. So, just real quick for you, in the bottom right corner, you will see a bunch of dice under the chat. That is the dice tray. If you need to roll something that isn't in your macros, you can actually just click on the dice tray and then select, and it will type in what you need to roll, which makes it so much easier for you to do that. And more... Yes. Another thing, if you open your character sheet, you actually notice at the top of the character sheet, there is an option to pop up. So you can actually pop out the character sheet, so you can have both things open, which RB wanted, but RB isn't here. So there we go.
Oh, it's amazing. This is a wonderful feature.
Yeah,
I
it
use
is.
it all the time in Roll20.
Yeah, there we go. It's a great feature. And finally, the most important feature, up on the left side of the corner, you will see basically the expanded UI. If you hover over, for example, inventory, features, spells, attributes, wherever you wish, you will get to see the macros. All of the things you can click without having to open your character sheet. All right?
That's pretty sick.
That is pretty sick. Also, whenever you move your token, you will see that it will track the distance that you are moving. before
Oh my
you actually
God.
do it. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So that's just some additions that I added because Foundry is pretty cool in that regard. But there's a couple of other things, but let's not talk about them right now. We'll talk about them as things become important because we already wasted a long time. Now, my friends, as you return through the tunnels towards the village, being accompanied by the intrepid young adventurer type teenage dwarf that that roped you into this deal with the fiend, Bruni. Is there anything you wish to discuss before you reach the village proper?
Right. So, Bruni, are you just gonna like dip once we get back into the village?
That's the plan, eh?
Right.
You gotta plan a
Like,
plan.
well, I mean, I was gonna say, like, I mean, would it maybe go down better if, like, you know, they saw that we were with you? It's not like we were off on our own. We can be like, oh, you know, we thought it was okay because we were being accompanied by someone, you know,
Uh,
and just, you know, make it a misunderstanding, and then we're less likely to, you know, be under house arrest, so we can actually help.
he like looks at you, looks at the gnome Bobby Knock, and goes, I don't know. Roll a persuasion, if you don't mind, of course.
Sure, that's at disadvantage, isn't it? Because I still have one.
You still have one exhaustion, yeah, so it's at disadvantage.
Alrighty. Better than
Okay.
10.
Okay, that's an acceptable roll. Well, I'm gonna get into a wee bit of trouble. But
I mean, well, okay, let's put it this way, right? We're weighing up the options. Is it better if like just us get in trouble and we're basically accused of like running off? We just showed up in town. We were supposed to be escorted, and now we've gone and run off on our own, and no one knows where we went because, you know, we can say where we went, but they won't believe us because they don't really trust us, right? But if you at least say that you were with us, right? I mean, you might get in trouble too, but at least then there's, you know, there's someone to say that we weren't up to no good, basically, which like is important so that we can, like, you know, help out with this whole thing. Like, I mean, you know, maybe they'll be like, oh, don't do anything for a day, but like, I mean, it's like we're in a huge rush. So
I'm gonna tell you right now, I can do it. I just we don't actually have the best reputation around town,
right, all right.
but I can do that.
I mean,
Yeah, listen. Okay. Bobby Knock and I can, and he looks down to where the gnome is, and the gnome is just gone. You fucking. Alright, I escorted you around the edge of town because I
Right.
wanted to know about the outsiders, sure.
right.
Right. Okay. Let's go. He like lowers his head already
We just said you
dreading
don't
it.
have much of a reputation. Look, this is for a greater good, all right? It doesn't matter if they, you know, they won't understand right now, but it's, you know, they will imagine the praise they will give you
Aye.
when we free the city of Harsin's rule.
You don't have to sell it to me. We'll do it. All right, we'll do it.
All right.
So you continue on. You follow the path basically the same path that you took, only in reverse. And as you're getting close to town, you just hear a voice go, "There you fucking are." Immediately, Bruni stops and holds his breath. You don't see anyone, but you hear steps. And after a moment, you see 3 Duragar, 2 of them in heavy armor, walking in the opposite direction as they appear from what seems to be invisibility. 2 of them have blades at the ready, like they're holding the handles of the blades to draw them. Another one has a crossbow, which is actually the same one that caught you in an ambush when you came out of the tunnel. He glares at all of you. What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be escorted? Bruni's about to open his mouth, and the dwarf just backhands him. You shut your mouth, boy.
We thought it'd be fine because we met with someone else. They like we were just with him. We thought it was all right.
I just wanted to know the outsiders. I just wanted to ask about the surface. That's just it's not nothing. It's nothing. He looks down at Bruni, looks at you. I'm gonna give you advantage on your persuasion. Well, deception roll. This is more of a deception.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you advantage on your deception roll, which cancels out your disadvantage because Bruni is helping.
Please, can someone else be the face?
Nope,
I have
you're talking.
disadvantage.
You are talking. Actually, everyone but Violet has like low charisma, as far as I know. So,
But Violet has good charisma.
well, Violet is currently very silent.
Do you have any hero points?
You can't use 0 points because there's already
You need help on a
Oh.
charisma check?
there's advantage and disadvantage involved.
Well,
Someone need help on a charisma check?
I mean, it's already
She does
Already
need
not
help
gone
on
too
her
good.
charisma check. Apparently.
I got an 8, so you know.
Wait, you got an 8? Why didn't it show up for me? Oh, there
I
we
see
go. Okay. So, you roll an 8 and you go. Uh-huh. So, let me get this straight. We invite you into town and we tell you that you're gonna have to walk around with a supervisor. And you immediately ditch him and go hang out with one of our kids.
I mean, I've never really seen a deep dwarves and gnomes before, so I don't really know how old you all are.
Hands up. We're gonna shackle you.
All right. We didn't cause any trouble.
He takes out some shackles. The other ones take out some shackles as well. They begin to walk over towards you, Gala, first.
Yeah, gullible that.
Okay. So they put on the shackles. They go to Violet. Violet sees that Gala is allowing the shackles. They also put. What about the other two, Sherry and Azure? Do you allow the shackles to be put on?
Okay.
Yeah, Azure will allow it.
Okay. So the shackles are put on. Bruni stands up and goes, "Listen, it's alright," and he gets backhanded again. You shut your mouth, boy. I won't tell you again. But you're coming with us. The party is escorted back to the village as you see several individuals are watching you as you go through one of the basically the main street. This village is built around a large cavern, so there's like this main passageway. And as you go through, you do see a lot of people like commenting to each other as they watch you. And eventually you come to a stop before the leader of the village that you talked to before, Gunnar Boulderbrow, who's a very big dwarf, big beard, this white ponytail, with the top of his head shaved, and he looks at you, arms crossed. I asked you one thing. To behave. You're already ditching Gruff. That doesn't look good to us now, does it?
Didn't really ditch him on purpose. Like he just kind of he was like we were just walking and then he was gone. I think he got a bit distracted by talking to someone.
And Bruni go, yeah, and I don't know, I was just guiding them. I was just guiding them, showing them around, and listen. They didn't do anything, I promise. The village leader looks around at every single one of you.
All right, how about this? All right, tomorrow we ain't going nowhere. We're staying in the house, and we're just like, you know, you can watch us all you want, and obviously, I understand. Although unintentional, this was a breach of trust. We will prove once again that we're not here to do anything bad. Like, we didn't even know you were here. Like we want that, like, you know, stuff going on, the undead and all that. We're not a fan of that either. We're fighting against that as well.
Listen, boss, they're pretty nice fellas. They could have killed me this whole time.
I mean true. I mean, we wouldn't have, but
you could have.
I mean, I suppose, but like, I mean,
But you didn't.
I guess we didn't. Yeah, I mean, you are still alive. I mean,
Because,
so we.
you know, I'm pretty sure some of them know magic. So they could have done. You know magic?
Yeah. Well, some of us.
Good to know. Alright, we're doubling the guard. No, tripling the guard on you.
All right.
Anything else? You try to leave the guard behind. You try to do anything. You're out of the village, and if we deem it, we might do even worse. You understand?
Loud and clear.
Right. Gruff. Got a few bloods. Keep a good eye on them this time. Take Thorin with you. Gruff just goes, "Meh." Just does the usual grunt. And you realize Thorin, the guy that was mentioned, is the same one who found you before and also found you now, the one that backhanded Bruni. And he is just glaring at you, keeping a keen eye on you this time. And he turns around and goes, "What are y'all looking at? Get back to work." He starts walking up a cliff towards it, towards what seems to be his house. Three dwarves are left behind. Bruni is told to fuck off. And Bruni just shrugs his shoulders at you as he leaves. And they're just watching you. You have three dwarves now watching your every move. What do you wish to do?
Right. Well, what time of day does it feel like? How long have we been? How long were we
It
out?
feels like you were walking about after getting out for 2 to 3 hours. You get the sense there's been
Okay.
around that. You don't.
So it's like
You
what,
have
afternoon, maybe?
no idea about times. Any time.
You know what would be really useful? Some sort of magic way to tell the time.
Hmm.
Just thinking.
Well,
Well, it would have.
mm-hmm.
So
We were
I'm guessing we
gonna.
should go talk to the elder about the pickaxes.
I mean, I don't know if they'll like. This might be bad timing to ask about that. You know, they probably don't want to really tell us much at the moment.
it's up to
We
you.
could
What
try.
do you want to do?
Well, it could be worth. You know, we could ask actually. Let's ask that blacksmith. I bet he'd know.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. So you want to go back to the blacksmith, which was Thrain, yeah, the one who's named after the city.
Mm.
All right. So you go back to Thrain. You see that he is actually what seems to be some kind of lunch break. He's just sitting there eating some form of cooked mushrooms. And as you arrive, he looks up at all of you. Oh, you're still around? I thought you ran away.
Oh no, we didn't really run. Anyway,
Just stares at you. Uh-huh.
it was a misunderstanding.
Uh-huh.
We were curious though. We heard about something. We heard that there's like back in the Undead Sea over there. I heard that there's some like special pickaxes that can like they're like anti-magic pickaxes. I guess for like mining magical stuff.
Aye, the Earth Carvers.
Is that like are those like real or is it like a myth?
Supposedly, as far as I know, there were only a handful of them, and they belong to the big, important, you know, noble
Right, yeah.
houses of the
I
city.
mean, it sounds like it'd be quite an expensive item. So
Aye, they were masterworks. I'll tell you that. As far as I've heard, I don't know much. You might
yeah,
wanna...
I've heard that they're stuck in that well, you know,
Aye, back in Griefholm.
yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
You might want to talk to Durin Ironforge. He would know more about that.
Oh, where can we find Durin?
Oh, Durin. He's usually at his home. It's the third house on the left. He just
Alright,
points out in the direction.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I don't know if I mentioned before, but I'm what's called an archaeologist. I'm interested in like these kind of these old kind of long forgotten and strange relics. So
You're a
I just
treasure
like my
hunter.
curiosity, just something like well, not exactly. I'm not hunting it for my own gain. Like I'm hunting it for everyone's gain. Recovering things that have been lost to time.
Oh, you're an historian then.
It's something like that, yeah.
Like Durin. Aye.
Yeah, except I like actually getting, I do the like, physical work as well.
Oh, don't
I don't
tell
treat
Durin
books
that
and
he doesn't
stuff.
do physical work. He'll whip
Oh,
you.
well, I bet he does, but I don't know. Maybe historians down here do go out and do their own field work. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, thanks for the help.
Hey, can I get back to my fucking lunch?
Sorry, I.
Aye. He goes back to eating. By the way, I forgot. Work did give you a hero point right at the start
Oh,
of the
thank you,
session.
work.
He's not here anymore. He's just lurking because he's at work. But
Working.
work. More work. Well, righto. Um, but he did give you a hero point, so you do have one hero point, which is nice. Anyway, do you go try to find Durin Ironforge?
I assume so.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you go over to the house that was pointed out to you, and as you get there, you do see, like all the houses, there's these steel doors. All the houses seem to have been built from the same rock that this whole cave is made out of. Some buildings are just embedded into the cave walls. Some buildings are a little bit worked a little further out. But like all the other buildings, this is like a single story, just ground floor building, small home, with this iron door at the front, like all of the other doors. And you do see that it does have, like you've seen several of these little air stones that are being used as kinda.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Another hero point from Lightning.
They're
Because
being used as hero points. Wow.
yeah, they're being used as hero points, and also ooh, thank you for the follow. Hi,
Rozu, hi.
Rozu. Um, but yeah, they're being basically used to light up the area. They don't give a lot of light, but it does give a little bit more light than just walking around in complete darkness. Because night vision, dark vision is great, but it's not perfect vision, right? It's basically like walking around in dim light all the time. So that's why people seem to be using these small air stones, as makeshift torches. And as you get to the door, you knock, and you just hear, "Come in! Door's open!"
Gala shrugs and goes in.
Alright. You start going in, and immediately the first thing you see is lots and lots of stone tablets all over the place from different sizes. And roll a d20 on hit, net 1 for damage. On the next fight, you won't. Well, I hope they do. Roll a net 1 on the next fight. That would be fun.
Yeah, it'd be funny if you rolled on that one, yeah.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah.
But Ro, you can actually just give me villain points if you want. If you want to,
No. You should give us hero points.
You can just give me villain points, and I can use them
Give
against
hero
them.
points. Hero points.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us hero points.
But you see a lot of stone tablets all over the place, and you see this big chair made of stone with possibly one of the oldest dwarves, dark dwarves you've ever seen. This old individual has a long white beard that seems to cascade down his knees and to the floor while he's sitting down, and he just his hand is trembling as he lifts up a cup with some sort of liquid that he's drinking, and he looks at all of you as you enter. "Ah, you're the outsiders, eh?
That's us. I'm Garl. Oh my god, there's a freaking gigantic. Sorry, sorry,
Is it?
just a daddy long legs just freaking flew across my room.
Oh. Oh no.
I don't know where the hell that came from. Anyway,
Outside,
sorry.
probably.
Yeah, but my window's closed.
Probably
Whatever.
was already inside.
I guess. Yeah, sorry, continue. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Yes. This is now your new enemy. Good luck. Well.
Anyway, sorry. Right. Yeah. I'm Gala. I'm one of the. You know, we came in. We I guess outsiders. You call
I'm
us.
Sherry.
I'm Violet. Just your Violet, since Sherry is also introducing herself. Hi,
Jules just nods.
Thurin. You're gonna wait outside. Thurin just
What was
goes.
that? Sorry.
He says, Thurin, you're gonna wait outside. He's talking to the other dwarves that are accompanying you.
Mm.
I can't do that. I'm following orders. We're keeping watch on them. You fucking child! I'm telling you to wait outside. Do you think they can leave when there's only one fucking door into this whole place? He glares at the dwarves. And then the dwarves just start to walk out and close the door behind them. Bunch of sticks up the asses, aye.
I mean, they have been a bit cautious of us, I guess, since we came here.
And you try to run away, I hear.
Well, it's not. We didn't try to run away. It was a misunderstanding.
Aye, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. So, what do you want?
Right. Well, we heard, right. We were curious. We heard about this. Because I mean, I guess I'll preface, right. I'm what you might call I'm what you might call an archaeologist, which is kind of like I study history, but I like I kind of go exploring ruins and stuff to
You're an
study the
historian.
history. Yeah.
Aye.
And like, as an archaeologist, I'm particularly interested in like, the physical objects, like recovering kind of old artifacts and stuff, right?
Aye.
And we heard about these pickaxes over in why does my name
What?
why does my brain my brain is unable to remember the name of the freaking spooky
Grief home?
grief home. I keep going like Grimhold, and I'm like, it's not that, but I can't.
It's not that,
it's
but
not-
that's
it's
also
not
a
that.
good name if you want.
It is
For something
grief home.
later.
I need to write this down.
Write it down. Write it down. That's good. Write it down. Write it down.
There we go. I forgot to write out my notes before. It's in there now. Anyway,
Alright.
sorry. Right, we heard that there's these like pickaxes in grief home that are like masterworks that like they used for like kind of mining magical ores and stuff like that. They would like negate magical effects. I'm just curious if you knew anything more about them.
Oh, I'm sorry, Colt. Just I love you, Colt. Oshio had to be the one. Oshio.
Right, yeah, I'm an archaeologist, and it is my duty to bring these artifacts to the British Museum.
Oh my god. Oh
where
my.
they will be safe and they will belong to us.
Oh fuck me. Yeah. So here. Hey. You're talking about the air carnivores, eh?
Right, yeah.
What are you planning on doing with them if you get a hold of them?
Well, I mean, it would be nice to study them. Like I do like some magical artifacts, but I mean, they belong to all of you, so I wouldn't like take them away or anything.
Oh, so you're recovering them for us?
Yeah, I mean, again, like I'd like to, maybe see if there's anything I can do with them as well, but I wouldn't like,
Anything you can do with them? Like?
Well, I mean, they negate magic, right? So it'd be interesting
Alright.
to see what kind of things they can like be useful. Like I guess like, I develop kind of magical items myself, right? So if I can like figure out how it works after a bit of testing and stuff, then like maybe I can. I mean, I don't imagine I'll be able to make anything as sophisticated, but at least I can try to figure out how it works and potentially even maybe replicate it if I'm lucky.
Alright.
I'm curious either way.
Roll a persuasion. You do have 2 hero points if you want to negate the disadvantage.
I think I might negate the disadvantage.
You have 2 hero points, so you
Yeah,
can use
I
one.
think I might steal one of those and negate the disadvantage. Good
Alright.
persuasion. No.
Uh-huh!
Uh,
I'm gonna say... Doesn't... I think... Violet has, like, an ability that gives you a d6, right?
I guess. I mean, I guess if it's a 6, then it's
Let me
10.
see.
But
Let me see...
is it even worth?
She has 1 more of those.
I mean, I don't think it's worth using, honestly, for
Okay.
this. Like, there's a very low chance it will cause something to succeed.
Uh-huh. He goes, well, I can tell you a bit about the history of it if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to hear.
All right. Okay. He does give you this like side glance, but he does continue.
Mm.
Right. And according to the records, there's been 5 air carvers back in Thrain. Each of these air carvers belonged to one of the 5 noble houses of Thrain. The Boulder Brows, the Silverbeards, the Thunderlords, the Blackbones, and the Axebreakers. As far as we know, as far as we understand, with these air carvers, they control the harvest of the large air stone. We call it the Heartstone. I guess you can see that having control of the air carvers and the harvest of the air stones allowed these families to hold on to power. Hey.
Right, yeah, I imagine so. It's an incredibly powerful resource.
Alright. So, according to the records that we have from our ancestors, these air carvers all had different fates. When Griefholm came to be, we can estimate at the location of 3 of them. And we know the location of 2 of them. But, and you see him leaning forward, and you start to see his stare harden a little bit, as if he's not just a clueless old man. You see that he seems to be intent on something. But if you want more information for whatever you're planning, I want something in return. This is as much as you're gonna get for free.
Well, that's reasonable. As someone like you, whose expertise is information, I wouldn't think of just hearing your valuable stories without perhaps seeing what I can do in return.
Like equal trade, eh?
So what could we do for you?
I want information. Information for information, eh?
Sounds like a fair deal. What would you like to know?
Well, you have to teach me. You're coming from up there, aye? And he
The
points to
surface,
the
indeed,
ceiling.
yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, I guess I'll start by saying that on the surface, at least, the information that I was aware of and is at least publicly known, that this community down here it's completely forgotten and unknown to the to us on the surface. It was a complete surprise to
That's
find you here,
good. That's good in a way.
right? Um, we we also I mentioned this before talking to some others, but this Harsin that's ruling Griefhome, on the surface we believed him to be dead for thousands of years.
Oh, but he's
Like dead,
been
dead.
dead.
Not I meant why he's undead, but like as in like dead, like proper dead. Like
Ah, I
um,
see.
he was believed to have been, gotten rid of, I suppose, or no more.
Makes sense why nobody on the surface has been trying to take down Harsin.
Indeed, yeah.
They seem so focused back then, from what I've heard.
What else could we say? I mean, I can tell you a bit about like the island we're on.
How's the worship of the light and the shaper up there?
Well, I mean, worship of the light is quite dominant. We did come
Immediately
here through.
spits on the floor.
I'm personally more of a fan of the air stones. I think they're pretty cool.
You worship the airstones.
It's not. I mean, it's not exactly worship. Like, it's not like they're gods or anything, but they are responsible for keeping up these islands of ours. So, like,
Not
they
at all.
deserve they deserve a good amount of respect. They're very valuable and they're very they're unique.
Are all your people like you?
The ones that are green like me, yeah. Well, not all of, maybe not all of them, but most of us, we do like hairstones. We like
So you're
we're
not
often
ones to
respons-
worship the light.
Not really. I
Because
mean,
you're
it's
walking
fine.
around with a gold elf and he looks towards Azure.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like her views aren't necessarily mine. Like, I
Uh-huh.
mean, it's not like I'm against the light, I suppose, but I mean, anyway, we came actually from a village that still does worship the Shaper, so it's not like completely
Surprised.
forgotten.
I'm surprised the gold elves allowed something like that. Maybe.
Well, it's a bit
Are
kind
they
of out of the way of their,
segregating it?
it's a bit out of the way of their city, so
Ah, hide the non-believers. Got it. Understood.
seems to be the case.
Aye.
They were there on their own choice.
Oh, I bet they were. I bet they were allowed to praise the Shaper while within the confines of the big city. Unmolested, aye?
I wouldn't know about that.
Mm-hmm. Of course you wouldn't.
I don't know. There's other like, I mean, it's probably your. The others didn't really know what I was. It's probably your first time seeing like someone like me with green skin.
Aye. You're a goblin,
Right.
aye?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Wait, you knew?
I've read about your people. We have some records from when our long ago ancestors. As far as we know from our records, your people were pets to the gold elves.
Right. Well, I mean, you'll be pleased to hear that that's no longer the case, or at least I'm
Well,
pleased to know
yeah,
that.
you're the one talking, not the gold elf.
Yeah, she's not really good at talking.
So she's not your master, eh?
No, definitely not.
You, gold elf girl.
Yeah.
Are you? Do you have any pets?
No.
Oh, Sherry has a pet. Show him Rum Sherry.
You have a slave?
No, like a pet, like it's an animal. It's a snake.
He died in the drowning
Oh
room.
yeah, I forgot.
Aw.
And I need the ingredients and
It's
and
alright.
the
Yeah.
and the bronze bit thingy
Wait,
to
you're
reset
gonna
them.
you're gonna make a pet?
He's like a magic snake. He can come back.
Oh, fucking magic! Aye, all right. So, you there, girl, gold elf.
Yes,
You worship the light, aye?
I do.
How old are you?
Does it matter?
I'm asking, and I want an answer, aye?
I mean, we
I'm
are
young.
getting
Below 40.
information in exchange.
Yeah. She says, I'm below 40.
Oh, so you're just a wee lass? Oh, from what I've read, the gold elves live to 1,000 years, aye?
Yeah, the old ones.
Uh-huh. You're already a worshipper of the light, aye?
Yes, but I wasn't taught by an elf.
But you study the light.
I did.
You study the religion.
I did, and I do.
Tell me then, why did your religion seem so hell-bent on eradicating our own?
That's something that I'm still trying to understand.
Oh, give me your best guess, lass.
I don't have one yet. I'm sorry for everything.
You see him narrow his eyes even more. Apologies don't really go far, do they? But then again, I understand that you're not the one who forced us out. Don't worry, lass. I'm not here to insult you. I'm curious.
I've seen the light do the most amazing things.
Uh-huh.
Bring people back from the dead. Heal wounds that would have killed anyone. And I've seen the light do terrible things. So I'd have to say, it's the people. And the light allows it.
Aye. He like lowers his head. All right. Tell you what. And he brings out from behind the chair a couple of small stone tablets. You're gonna spend the next wee while describing me things about the surface, telling me stories, giving me information. In return, I'll tell you what I know about the air calibers.
Oh, I'd be happy to. I've got so much I can talk about.
Alright. And with that, I want, well, Gala, who is the historian here, the archaeologist, to roll.
I assume he's not interested in what Azure has to offer.
Nah, more history, less religion, less moody teenager. But Gala, you're gonna have to roll
Yeah.
a history check.
Okay, I am going to use a point to negate the disadvantage.
Okay, you can use a hero point to negate the disadvantage. So no hero points for the party now.
Mm-hmm.
You get nothing.
That means that you should give us some hero points, chat.
No, or
Okay,
not.
so history. Wait, hang on. I just want to check
Uh-huh.
that I don't have anything I can add to it. No, I don't. Okay, it's fine.
Okay, check if you can if you have anything to add.
I don't. Oh, yes, it's good.
Ooh! I'm not even gonna use Violet's D6 to help
Yeah,
with that
no need,
because
no
that is
need.
save it for like because she only has one left.
We save that. Save for that for something that's borderline, I think.
Yeah. All right, so 24. You go
God
on.
knows his shit.
Yeah, Gala sure knows her shit. You go on for a long time. You can't really tell, but it's probably longer than it took to get to the Fiend and back. As you just sit there, talking while he writes on the stone tablet. I assume Violet, Sherry, and Azure are just bored out of their minds during that whole time.
Nap time.
Nap time, good.
If there's anything to read, Azure would ask if Violet can translate it
Oh,
while we're waiting.
sure. The old man actually points out there's to a couple of tablets that you can read those if you want, and they're basically like mundane stories about some of the customs around here, and nothing really like earth shaking, because he's keeping most of the important stuff away from all of you. For
They
now.
use stone as toilet paper? What?
Well, if you know how to use them properly. Have you ever heard of the 3 shells?
What?
All right. Once you're done, he gives you a nod. All right. Now, before we go, I want you to promise something.
Right? Yeah.
If you do find one of the air carvers,
Right?
you're going to give it to me
Yeah.
because it belongs to our people.
Yeah. I hand on my heart, I don't have any intention on like taking it out of here. Like keeping it.
Can you sound
Again,
less
like,
British when you say that?
Did I? I mean, I thought I was being British. Right, I'll do my best.
Sorry. That was a stupid joke, but it couldn't help. Yeah. Roll. Actually, no. You're actually. Are you deceiving him?
No, Gala. Well, Gala's been completely truthful. She's not going to take it out. She does, as she said before, she wants to experiment with it, which might include breaking the seals on the chain, which is an experiment. So she's not lying.
Okay.
She just wants to do her own thing with it and then give it to this guy.
Okay, so if you're not lying, I'm not going to make you roll anything. If you're lying, that would have been a deception check. But he nods.
No, for once, Scarlet is actually being an archaeologist and recovering
For
ancient
once,
artifacts to
yes.
return to people.
Yes.
Not for her own gain.
For once. All right. So, as I said, there's 5 air carvers. I assume at this point all 3 of the others are listening in, not just. Or does someone wake up Sherry?
I mean,
okay, Violet wakes up Sherry.
Yeah, we would wake up Sherry, of course.
Okay. So we go.
Huh?
As I was saying, there's 5 air carvers, as far as we know. They're powerful. Well, they have powerful enchantments, which means I doubt they have been destroyed, even when Griefholm came to be. But who knows, if Harsin got their hands on them, who knows what he might have done. That said, we know the location of 2 of them. The one belonging to the Boulder Brows is currently in this very village.
Oh, I thought they were all in Griefholm.
No. So, when the undead came, the Boulder Brows, one of the most prominent families in Thrain, they led many of the survivors away 2,000 years ago. And they founded New Thrain as a temporary home before they were able to take back Griefholm. As we know, that never happened, but the Boulder Brows have remained in power, and currently, Gunnar Boulderbrow is the leader of the village. And as far as I know, he has one of the pickaxes in his home. Now, where it might be, I don't know. It's his family treasure, after all. It's sure to be kept
Understandable.
safe. And he looks directly at you.
Don't-
And historians...
I feel like you're implying that I would take the one that's already in the village. I think that goes against the point of like recovering a long lost artifact. It's not really lost if someone already has it.
I don't need to say anything more then. We do know about the location of another one, specifically. We believe that 3 of them, the one belonging to the Thunderlords, the one belonging to the Blackbones, and the one belonging to the Axebreakers, they're probably back at Griefholm somewhere, because the Axebreakers were on the front line against the undead, and they all perished during the attack. The Blackbones never made it out of the city. And the Thunderlords, well, they suffered great losses, and they were unable to recover their treasures when they ran out of the city. All of them have perished. So we don't know the exact location of 3 of them. We just assume they're in Griefholm. Depending on the state of Griefholm, they might still be in the vaults of these noble families. Now the Silverbeards, they also survived the exodus from Griefholm, and they joined the Boulder Brows. However, the family was never very powerful, and they slowly started to die off. The last remaining members of the clan decided to do something before they perished. This was 800 years ago.
Do something?
Aye. 800 years ago, the last of the Silverbeards attempted to summon an eldritch abomination in an attempt to conquer Griefholm. Apparently, or at least as far as we know, they had grand illusions of being the heroes of our people. That they would use this creature to pick off the undead, kill them, destroy Harsin, and bring us back. It was
And
a
I
noble
bet
delusion.
I bet that went really well for them.
It killed them.
Right, yeah.
Oh no.
Aye. According to what my grandfather said, he was still a young lad when this happened. But according to my grandfather, the Silverbeard summoned this creature and immediately killed him. The people tried to rescue him or tried to kill the creature, but they were unable to do so. It is a tricksy little thing. We call it the unseen beast. It lurks in shadows, and it becomes invisible in darkness. Even torchlight and small air stones will be snuffed out in its mere presence, keeping it unseen. And because my grandfather was unable to kill it, the passage down to the deep pit where it was summoned was sealed off. We don't know if the creature is still down there, but we do know that it's very likely that Silverbeard brought the air carver and the rest of his family's treasures along with him. Because we could not, apparently, no one else could find anything like that. So, I suppose your chances are either to go explore Griefholm or brave the unseen beast.
Well, you know, personally, I do prefer my chances not in Griefholm.
Nobody
Yeah, I
wants
was
their
gonna say that.
chances in Griefholm.
Right. I actually, you know, it being unseen and all is obviously a difficulty.
Aye.
It
I
sounds
do.
like it will just kill us.
What?
Sounds like we can't see it. It'll just kill us.
Well, that's the thing. We could see it. Like I've got, all right. I mean, I can. Okay, I got two things I can do. Right. I mean, first of all, like I mean, I don't have it right now, but I know how to like set up this like filter for my visor, right? And that will let me see things that like you can't normally see. So I could see it, and I guess I could tell you where it is, or I could also I have another thing I can do, which I prepared it back when we I mean I told you about it when I was telling you the stories, the you know the thing that you know we thought it was like an invisible creature or something, but it was actually like erasing everyone's memories. I've got like I can kind of scatter this this special like sparkly dust thing, and it will like stick to it, and it will make it so we can see it, right?
Violet goes, fairy fire.
Kind of like that.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's anyway, it's yeah, I can do those things. So like if it's invisible, I mean obviously that's a pain, but like I mean I got stuff to do about that, right?
Yeah, at least it won't get rid of our memories.
Yeah,
was
that
really
you know, I do
annoying.
think that's a lot worse personally. I mean, do you know anything else about this creature? Does it just turn invisible? Is it like, I mean, is it like a...
Just turned invisible. You think that's not enough?
Well, I mean, if there's anything else that it does, like...
All I know comes from my grandfather, from stories.
I mean, that's understandable.
Oh, that's a hero point from Leah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, good job, Lil.
Thanks, Leah. Yes.
Well,
Hero point, not villain point.
yeah,
Hero.
Well, she could have given me a villain point, but she chose not to. She's a poopy
Exactly.
head.
Oh no,
She's a poopy head.
you're the
No,
real
couldn't
hero.
have. It's banned. Villain points are banned.
No, they're not. They're not. You go, well, all the stories I know are from my grandfather, and according to them, just being invisible and being able to attack while invisible was pretty bad. But as far as we know, it seems to be pretty big, considering that it, you know, could whip a man, a dwarf, several feet in the air. It's probably quite strong.
Right, well, I mean, if we're going to recover a one of these pickaxes, then that would be a good place to go. I mean, you said there's the rest of it's not just the pickaxe, right? You said there's like other stuff as well.
Supposedly, there should be some other treasures, because we never found the Silverbeard's treasure. Now, if he hid it so elsewhere, we do not know. I do know one thing. If you're able to rid us of the unseen beast, that would open up a whole new section of the caves that we'll be able to go through.
Right, and I think it would probably make the rest of the village a bit more open to us being here because
Aye.
they're a little bit But it's not the first time we've gone into a village that doesn't really want us here, and then we saved them from a monster, and then they were like, "Yay, thank you." So, not to brag or
Okay.
anything, just saying it's happened before.
Uh-huh. I'm sensing a pattern then.
Right. Well,
It wasn't nice though.
I mean, I think this seems like a good option, though, right? I think this is a good place to put our skills to use. And I suppose, wait. Well, the guards that are guarding us, I don't know if they'd come, but I guess if they do, that's more manpower. I wouldn't want them to die, though. So, we should probably tell them what the plan is. Do you think they'd let us down there? I guess to them we'd just be going to our death, so they probably wouldn't really mind, right?
I suppose.
Or we need to
They
request our
won't-
weapons
They
first,
probably won't go in there, but there's also a wee bit of a problem. Remember
Alright, well-
I said the passage was sealed? You're gonna have to find
Right.
a way to unseal it.
though. Oh yeah, that is. Oh, right, I thought we could just be able to like get out or get in, I guess.
No, they literally caved in that entrance.
Ah, right. Okay.
We didn't want the fucking thing to
No,
come
yeah,
to
no,
our
that's-
village.
That's understandable. I'm just like thinking about if there's any way through
Hmm.
because I don't know.
I suppose we do have some explosives. You're
That
gonna
would
have to talk to someone
handy.
else, not me, though.
They'll probably want us to like get approval before we unseal it.
Yeah, and also we'll need our weapons back, so we'd need to like request permission for that. Because
Best
they
get
kind of
to
took
work then.
those.
I wish you
Right,
luck.
well, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for the information. Very much
Aye.
appreciated. And hope that. If there's anything else you want to ask about the surface, like about I don't know, if you want to know like what food we eat up there. I don't know if I told you that.
It's
Then
probably
like,
disgusting.
it's pretty. I don't know. It's pretty good. I like food, honestly.
Aye. Listen, if you survive, let's have another session of exchanging information, aye?
Sounds like a plan. When we survive.
Exactly what I said. If you
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah. Right.
He stares at you blankly.
Right. We're probably going to need to. Who can we ask about? I don't know. We should probably tell. Maybe we can ask the. We should probably run this by like the village head before asking about explosives, or they'd be like really suspicious of us. So should we go back to the village head?
I would talk to Gunnar, aye. He just,
Yeah.
That's what I meant when I said that we probably need permission.
Yeah. Let's go and ask about that.
Oh, good luck with that. He leans back on the chair. Thorin! Gruff! The door opens. You can fuck off now.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for talk.
You see,
Before,
as you're about to leave,
Okay.
yes?
yeah, as we are leaving, Azure will turn back and just say again, for what it's worth, I really am sorry, not just saying that. And she walks away.
He didn't say anything. You just leave. The door closes, and Thorin. You see Thorin. He's just grouchy, looking at you. Had fun.
Bye.
It was really interesting, actually.
I had a good nap.
Well, where do you want to fucking go?
We were gonna go back to the to your village chief again. Actually, we wanted to ask if like it'd be okay if we went a certain place.
You want to talk to Gunnar?
Yeah.
Right. He starts, he actually starts directing you. Seems quite okay. Like, the other directions, he's mostly just following you. Since you're
Alright.
going to talk to the village chief, he's just quite okay with leading. Hello there, Gorion. As he leads you towards the village chief's house, you start going up this basically steep incline that leads to a higher platform in this cave section. And you do see his house, which is quite a bit bigger than the other houses. It's not like a huge house. Like, you've seen much bigger houses in not even the richest part of Griefholm, but it's bigger than these other houses. And as you approach, Thurin knocks on the door, and Thurin knocks on the door, and Gunnar opens the door. You see him glare at all of you. What do you fucking want now? What did you do? What did you do?
We didn't do anything. Listen, all right. We want to like prove that we're not like, you know, fucking you over or anything. All right. We heard. We've heard. As you know, we've been going around town, listening to stories and stuff like that. We heard about these special pickaxes, the ones that like negate magic, and we heard that there's like a horrible eldritch thing sealed in a cavern somewhere that's like, you know, where one of them is probably, you know, locked away because that thing's around. And we're pretty good at getting rid of monsters. So we figured if you'd allow us to like take a look at it ourselves, because like I study magical things, so I wanna have a look at it. I'm quite curious. Then like we'd be willing to go and like take care of that thing for you. But like we would need our weapons and stuff for that, and we'd also like need to be able to get into the place in the first place, and it's a bit sealed off, and like
Okay.
I mean, if you know any ways around, or like if we can maybe blow our way through.
By the way, I just got a villain point. Yay!
No.
Yay!
No.
Grats.
Yay!
So happy for you, Massive.
By the way, Spyro, can you mute? If you
Oh
don't mind?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
fine.
Because we can sometimes hear ourselves while we're talking. But yeah, here you go. So you want to go kill the unseen beast, eh?
Exactly.
That's been a problem for us for a while.
I can imagine. We've
Don't worry, it's going to totally squish you.
and that'll be no harm. That'll be no, you know, problem for you. So
I'm squishing you, Oshio.
no.
Yeah.
I just thought he was saying that.
No, he wasn't saying that. It was me. I fooled you. Well, if it does kill you, we'll just seal it back up again and
Right. Exactly.
no skin off our backs, eh?
Exactly.
All right. Sure. Thorin, give them their weapons back.
Oh, we don't need to go right now. It'll be like tomorrow or something. Because I'm tired. I need to sleep again.
Oh, you're tired. Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, I am actually. Also, we need to figure out a way to like unseal it. I don't know if you have a good idea. Heard that there's someone who, you know, is good at blowing things up, so that might help.
go talk to Igna Flintfist. She might have a way.
All right. Thank you for the help, and I look forward to beating up that creature for you.
Aye. I'll look forward to whatever result is going to come out of that.
It'll be good for you either way, right? So, you know, you get rid of us or you get rid of the monster.
Aye. Sure. Be careful out there.
Thank you. What's the way to ignore? Sorry.
Thorin, show him the way. Thorin's okay. He starts to bring you over to another part of town where you see this fairly young deep dwarf, female deep dwarf. She has a long white hair in a braid, and she has these goggles on her head. And you see that her office workshop, it has plenty of little air stones. And she turns out, Thorin, fuck off! Thorin's like, what? I didn't even say anything. Thorin, fuck off! Oh, what? Oh. Gruff, just keep watch on them. He waits outside. She just glares at Thorin. Right. What the fuck are you? And why'd you bring Thorin over?
Well, I mean, he kind
I'm
of has to
Sherry.
follow us everywhere, so...
Hello, Sherry.
Yeah, I'm Gala. We're like you probably heard of us, like, just suddenly random new people coming
No.
into town.
You are pretty fucking weird, right?
We are weird.
I haven't left my workshop in a while.
Right, yeah, we just arrived through the, that tunnel full of ghosts and stuff. was pretty
Fuck
bad.
off, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Fuck off.
Yeah, we did. Ask, ask Orem.
Fuck off, you didn't.
We did. It's full of ghosts. Anyway,
Aye.
we're also right. So we're trying to like make everyone in the village not like really suspicious of us and stuff.
Oh, you're
So
pretty
we were-
fucking suspicious, aye.
We are, yeah, I know. So we were thinking about trying to get rid of that horrible monster that's like sealed away in a cavern, the invisible one.
Uh-huh.
But the way's blocked, and like we heard that you're good at blowing stuff up. So
Excuse me? I am the best at blowing stuff up.
that's what I like to hear.
I like you.
Listen,
can
I like
rig
blowing stuff up as
something.
well.
I can rig something to blow up the blockage.
All right.
Aye. But I'm gonna want something in return.
I mean, I can't say I wasn't expecting that.
Alright.
What would you like?
What do you have to offer? Is it barter?
What do I have to offer? I mean,
Violet goes, we're helping the village?
yeah, I don't think think
No.
she really cares about that.
No, she doesn't fucking care. No, she doesn't fucking care, no. I want something useful, something valuable, something that is going to fucking be of use to me.
Well, I've got Oh, I tell you what I
I
do.
have a potion that lets you climb.
Yeah, I was going to say I've got a couple of cool potions if you want those.
Well, depends on what they do. The climbing potion
Well-
is okay, I guess.
Well, one of them, like, I mean, this would probably be useful, right? One of them makes you like really strong,
Oh.
like really, really strong. Like, you get like super big muscles and stuff.
Interesting.
It lasts an hour, I think. But like, yeah,
Never
you'll
seen
be
a
able to
strength
like.
potion before.
Yeah, it's pretty potent.
All right. I think I can rig you an explosive if you give me
Right.
one of those.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really using it. I mean, I would use it to like, you know, dig the hole myself, but like that doesn't sound like a good idea. So
I can make
probably,
you one of my top grade explosives.
I would gladly make that trade.
All
Ooh, they have
right.
different
Or
grades.
well, we do need a way to like seal it back up though, in case we die. I don't know if like the others can handle that, or if like you need more explosives to do that.
Oh,
Um,
well, in case you die,
I
that's not your
mean,
problem. That's
I suppose yeah,
Gunnar's problem.
that's true.
So
Yeah, you can take
Gunnar
it
is
up with
gonna be
him.
coming to me. She's speaking really loudly so that Thurin can hear. So Gunnar's gonna be coming to me and make his own fucking deal for another set of explosions, right? You just hear from outside, "Fuck off! Yeah, you fuck off, Thurin!"
We won't die though, because like we're really cool and stuff.
Oh, you're
so,
probably going to die. That's fine. Don't worry
uh,
about it.
It's okay. We've probably going to died multiple times and didn't, so we should be good.
Good. Can you take Thorin with you?
only if he wants to come.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Can you bind him and gag him and take him with you? Feed him to the monster first, and then kill the monster.
I mean, I'd prefer he at least help us kill it first.
I don't like that. Alright. You can fuck off. I'm gonna take a while to make the explosion.
All right.
You still need more sleeping, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
do.
Ghost cave was.
How many sleeps do you think we should wait before coming to you about the explosives?
How many sleeps?
Yeah, like how many? You know, how long?
Days. I'll
mean,
just say days.
I don't think they have days down here.
Oh, all right. So, I'm gonna take a while. I'm probably going to sleep once before I finish this.
All right. Yeah, that's no problem. That's perfect.
Yeah. So, a little short nap.
All right. Thanks for the help. Oh, also here's the potion, right? Yeah, of course.
She takes the potion, looks at it. Oh, I'm gonna study you. I am. Oh, that's a good girl. And she just starts petting it. That's a good girl.
Do you have anyone down here who also knows how to make potions?
Oh, hi. She like looks around. Nisa Stonefoot. Yeah, hi. You can find it. You can find her. Couple of houses down.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, careful. He's very likely to give you poisons instead of potions if you piss her off. He's
That's
done
not
that
good.
before. Oh, it's fine. Oh, wait, you're not a dwarf, right? Careful.
No. Okay.
Alright, so you leave, and the moment you leave, you start heading outside. Thorin just pokes his head back in, and you just hear him go, "You're still gonna act like a fucking bitch? Aye, Thorin! Until you fucking apologize, you fucking bastard!" And they start arguing for a while.
I think there might be X's or something.
Immediately, you hear Gruff.
Or something.
Uh-huh. He's just going, uh-huh. Alright. Do you want to go to Nisa?
No. I don't want to get poisoned.
Well,
I'm
that
so
was
full
your
of
option. Well, you could... Who knows? But yes, so I assume you go back to your temporary home to rest up. Is that it?
Definitely not prison. Yeah.
Definitely not a prison.
House.
Yes, it's a house that happens to only have one door that is locked whenever you're inside.
With triple the guards.
With triple
around
the
it.
guards, exactly.
It's okay. If I wanted to leave, I would.
Ooh. Well, not triple the guards, by the way. 2 guards. Cthulhu stayed behind to argue with her. So there's 2 guards at this moment. But you're being escorted to the house. Once you get there, well, do you wish to just buckle down and go to sleep if you can? Just rest up?
Gala is more than happy to rest. I don't know about the others.
Okay. I will
Okay.
say, Gala, because you're exhausted, I'll allow you to do a long rest. The others, you're not really that tired because it's only been a few hours since your last rest. It's only been with walking about, telling the stories, everything's only been, you get the sense, 5 to 6 hours. So you can try to have a long rest, but you're probably not gonna make it.
I'm still gotta wait for
Yeah.
for a little
Yeah.
while.
Anything you wish to do in the meantime? If not, we can just continue.
Not really.
All right.
Yeah, not really.
Gala's resting, so she can't really do anything.
Yeah, Gala's just doing a long rest. Yeah. I assume nothing, Sav?
Wait,
No,
do
not
we
really.
have?
Yeah.
We don't have any wounds, right? Or do we?
I don't think anyone has any wounds right now. No.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, nothing.
All right. So I'm gonna say everyone but Gala gets a short rest, and Gala, you get a long rest. Cool. So you get your sleeps, and Gala, for the first time in a while, you feel rejuvenated when you wake up. Oh, yes.
Gala's face is like shiny.
Yes. For someone who hasn't taken a bath in a while, it's very shiny, which is not always a good thing. Are you using a spell to make food and water, or are you eating rations?
It's on the person who can cast the spell.
Yeah, exactly. That's who I'm asking.
Hang on. I'm seeing if I have it prepared because I think I did.
I didn't change your spell, so
Huh. Oh, wait a second.
I did not change your spells.
Now I can see. I was trying to see how I prepare spells.
It's a little
Let me
tick.
check. Yep. I can't find that spell. What?
What?
Level 3, right? It's a level 3, and it's not prepared. So we eating rations.
So a level 3 spell called Create Food and Water, yeah.
It's not
Apparently
prepared.
it's not prepared, so y'all are really eating rations, so everyone mark off a ration, please. Let me mark off a ration from Violet.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, because Violet, yeah, she's totally eating, totally.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a Bard feature.
It's a Bart feature, yeah. Eating food is a Bart feature. I will say this. You've seen Violet be acting a little bit weird. Just a tiny bit. She seems to be zoning out a lot. Like her head is in the clouds. quite a fair bit. Then you would talk to her, and she would just go, "Oh, what?"
Is it because we're approaching? You know what?
What are you talking about?
You know, Arson?
I don't know. I just feel a little lightheaded sometimes. It's fine. I'm fine.
Right. I'll pay more attention.
Yeah,
Don't push yourself.
I won't. It'll be fine. Afterwards. Well, a quick question. Before you finish a long rest, any conversations, anything else you wish to do before you leave? Yes.
I guess like towards the end of the long rest, Scarlett's just like, all right, I've tinkered around with my with some stuff, so I've got this, and she like knocks on her helmet, so I'll be able to see things that are invisible. I can't really do that for the rest of you, unfortunately. Like it will only work on me. But like, I mean, that's useful, right? And then I've also got the little the glitter bomb thing that I can like shoot at somewhere, and try to. Hopefully, it will make it see. We'll make so we can see it. Is what I'm trying to say. Is there anything any of you can also do to let us see things that are not visible?
I don't think so.
I can make
All right.
things blind, says Violet.
I can detect magic.
I can also make you
Um,
invisible, but not see invisibility.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm sure making it blind, like it's probably not used to being able to see things. It's more used to not being seen itself.
This is true.
So, assuming it has eyes, it might not.
It's one of my many bard abilities.
I can.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I can make it like it was for a day, like really, really shiny.
You can make it what?
I can bring the sunlight.
Oh, that's really good. I mean, it said it's like it likes to be in the darkness, right? And it
Yeah.
snuffs out lights, but maybe that'll work. Maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, it's worth a try, right?
yeah.
Because like if we can get
Except-
light around it, then probably be easier to deal
Except
with.
I can try it today.
I could do my little stabby
Well,
thingy.
this is the end of the long rest, right? So it's allowed to switch out spell slots, which is kind of what
You are the
She's
long
not-
rest, so
conversation is.
You're the only one
Oh, oh
long
yeah.
resting.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I can only change my spells on level up.
Well, maybe if you feel sleepy after we, get the explosives and stuff, you can get that ready.
You know what, Gala? I have a feeling that I will.
All right then. In that case, I think we have, I think we have an idea, a plan. Let's go and get those explosives and stuff, and go from there. I suppose that's the main thing we need, really. Should we let what's his name know that this is what we? I mean, they probably won't be able to go anyway, but I guess if we see him, we can tell him.
What's his name? What do you...
The ones that were, we're
Oh, Bruni
Yeah.
and Bobby Knock. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you go out. You get the escort. This time Thurin is with you, and he's quite grumpy. As I assume you go back to Inga, Flint Fist.
Yes.
As you get there, he's like, Thorin? He's like, I know, fuck off. And he just walks outside again. Why do you insist on bringing that fucker?
It's not really our choice. It kind of like they don't really trust us to go around on our own.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I don't know why. That was sarcasm. Anyway. Here, so I've been working on this little baby.
All right.
It's a precious child of mine, so you're going to be very careful with it, eh?
Of course. It'll only blow up when it's supposed to blow up.
Good, good. It's going to do its job like a good little boy. She places what seems to be a ball made of iron on a table. And you see it has several little slots and basically these striped slots on it. And one that runs all around it, like a circle around it. And then you see she opens it and reveals that there's a tiny air stone floating in liquid. In this greenish liquid. Alright, so what you do, you put these two halves together, make the ball, and then you twist it 3 times. It will start to untwist itself and then blow up.
All right. Seems simple enough.
And trust me, you don't want to be close to it when it blows up.
I can imagine.
Alright. Try to put it as deep into the rubble as you can for
Yeah,
maximum damage.
I was gonna say that. Yeah. All right.
Alright. So, and then there's this one. And she
Oh.
picks up another one, which is a small box. This isn't for you. This is for fucking Thorin!
All right. We'll give it to him.
But let me explain, and you can explain it to Thorin, so I don't have to
Oh, all right.
talk to him.
Yeah, that's no problem.
This was commissioned by Gunnar.
Right.
Thorin is to put this on the entrance. And if by any chance you take more than an hour to return, he's going to activate this and seal off the passage.
All right.
Alright?
All right.
So tell Thorin to place this on a wall anywhere.
With the ceiling, right?
Oh, trust me, it doesn't need to be the ceiling.
All
Put
right.
this on the wall, deep into the entrance. Press this button here, and you see there's this like weirdly shaped button. And then run for his life. Hopefully, and you see her smile. Hopefully, you'll run fast enough to make it out. Can you tell him this?
Can do.
Okay. She gives it to you. Right now, fuck off. I need to study your potion.
All right. Have fun.
You start to leave. Thorin's like, alright, give it here. Did she say anything?
Yeah, she said that you gotta like put it on, the rock and then press the button and then run away.
Oh, of course. It's probably gonna explode the second I press the button.
I wouldn't be surprised. You might want to like press it with a stick or something, just in case. Like a
Aye.
really long stick, I mean. I guess you don't have sticks down here. You probably don't have trees.
We don't have whatever the fuck you're talking about, no.
Just like a really long thing. Just,
Aye.
keep
I
it just,
got a
don't know.
pretty long thing.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Ah. Okay. Also, I got a question for you.
Yeah,
You're all women, aye?
that is correct.
Okay, hypothetically, I wanted to apologize to a woman, but not make it seem like I'm actually apologizing because I'm not at fault for something, but I want her to think that I'm apologizing, even though I'm not.
I
Why don't you
think
just apologize?
I think you should apologize. Like, I mean, you might not think that you're at fault, but like,
Because I'm not.
as long as you
Hypothetically.
like, as long as you insist that you're not at fault, she's probably not gonna really, want an apology, right?
The more you say that you were not at fault,
Yeah.
the more I think you were at fault.
But I wasn't at fucking fault.
Yeah, it just, you see, it keeps sounding like you are at fault. And I don't
Listen.
even know what happened.
Listen. A dwarf has needs, okay? So it's not really my fault when it's something that happened because of, biology.
Like you took a dump? Is that it?
What? No!
No, I think he's did you you weren't, don't tell me, you weren't like with someone else, right? You were. Listen.
Well, the thing is, it's more
Listen.
complicated than that, alright?
Listen, it's not
Azure
it's not more
slaps him across the face.
Oh! Immediately the other two grab their weapons and Thor's like, no.
Look,
No.
alright.
He starts cracking his knuckles. Alright, guess we're doing this. He begins to look at Azure, getting ready to punch her.
Alright, I'll leave this to you, Azure.
Okay. You cheated on your something.
I didn't!
You won't
did.
apologize.
It's not
And now it's, yeah. You asked for our advice.
We
give
were
you
on a
our
break!
advice.
We were on a fucking break!
Did she say
Someone give
that you
this
could
man
do
a
that?
report.
Just because you're on a break, did she say that you could do that? Did you say, all right, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna like go and do the dirty with like other people? Did you agree on that?
No, not necessarily.
Well, there you go.
But we did not say we couldn't.
Yeah, no one's explicitly said that like we can't I couldn't take my weapons out right now and just just go ape shit and like beat everyone up.
Okay, listen, listen.
I mean, I won't.
If you're see,
but it doesn't need to be said.
Okay, but listen. If you ever seen her sister, she is quite something. So it's kind of hard to resist,
Azure slaps him again.
Stop fucking slapping me, or I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Stop. Thanks. Let's just. Can we go to the invisible creature that might eat us, please?
Let's turn this around. Let's turn this around. If she were the one who had gone off and like done something with another dwarf, what would you be okay with that?
I'd fucking kill the bastard.
Oh, there exactly. Like you wouldn't exactly be happy, would you?
No.
So can you understand how she feels that you did it with someone else?
But I'm a man.
So?
Man has needs.
Gala, can we?
Yeah,
can
do you
we
think she
please
done?
go to the tunnel where the creature will eat us now?
This is important. You think she doesn't?
I mean, she needs to build things.
Yeah. Do you only live to be a guard? I don't think so.
I'm not a fucking god. I'm a warrior.
Do you only live to be a warrior?
Well, no.
Well, exactly. What does her building stuff have to do with her romantic and sexual needs? Nothing.
You're not making any sense.
I'm saying you can't use it an excuse as, look.
But have you seen her sister, though?
No, I haven't, and I don't really care.
She has curves in all the right places.
Well, good for you. If you prefer her sister, then You don't need to apologize.
I don't fucking prefer her sister. I love her.
Well, then tell her that.
I did.
That's exactly what you need to tell her right there, and you need to apologize as well.
I'm not gonna fucking apologize for something. Oh,
Well, you did do it. Did she do anything? No, she didn't.
she threw a bomb
who's-
at me.
Yeah, after you know, cheated on her. So, look, you can look inside you. You can keep telling yourself that you're not at fault. But if you want to, like, not have her hate you, you should probably apologize still.
All right, I'll consider
And don't
it.
do it half-heartedly. Maybe, give her a gift or something.
Oh,
But do you want to do this or not? If you want to do it, probably do it right.
fucking get what kind of gift then? I don't
I don't
fucking
know
know
what she
what a
like.
woman wants.
Explosives, potions, materials for explosives. I
Aye.
don't really know much about her other than that, but I mean, that did seem like she was really into that, so.
All right, I'll fucking think of something. All right. Let's go.
All right.
The cave's this way. He begins to walk towards the cave. It's scratching his head like, fucking women. I don't fucking understand. It doesn't make fucking sense.
You don't have to understand. You just do what we said, right? We're women. We know what women do.
Gruff, does this make sense? And Gruff just goes, you should apologize.
See, Gruff gets it.
Yeah, what? Is everyone fucking
Violet,
against me today? He just continues walking as he's leading you towards the cave entrance.
Before he does that, Gala's just like gonna look at us. You're like, I mean, that didn't really take him very long, so you're probably not tired, right? Do we want to leave this till right after you've slept, or like, do we want to do it now?
I don't really need to sleep, but I need a lot of time to
Well, yeah,
prepare my
exactly.
prayers. If that'll be okay.
I mean, I'm not really. I guess like I should probably like, I don't know, Gruff. Do you want to like hold on to the bomb we were given because you probably don't trust us with it?
Takes the bomb.
Right. Yeah. We're just gonna prepare some other things. So
Wait, you're gonna make me stay with a bomb
Do you
made
want
by my
a
angry
bomb?
wife?
I mean, we'll take the bomb if you prefer. Honestly,
No.
I prefer that.
You know, Gala, it's probably not that important. You know, it's
I mean, I'd say it is like this thing's supposed to be like weak to light, right?
I
And
got
this
the
spell of
impression that
yours,
light was weak to it.
well, it doesn't. Well, no, because it doesn't like light, right? But it like it can extinguish normal lights. But this is like improved light that you could do, right?
I suppose.
I mean, it's worth having. It's not like we're in a rush.
It is. But the bomb.
Yeah, but it's not going to explode unless we make it explode. I
I
mean, we can go back and leave it with her and just tell her we'll come back for it.
Oh,
'cause
she
we need to
won't
do other
fucking
stuff.
take it. Trust me.
All right.
Alright, okay, how about this? You keep the bombs,
All right.
both of them,
All right.
and we lock you inside your house.
All right.
And if they explode, that's not our problem.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Good. All right. Let's go. He starts escorting you back to the house. Once you're inside, the two bombs are placed on one of the tables that you have there, and then you just hear the door.
Carla spends the next 8 hours just watching. No.
Well.
Yeah. Is Isidore actually able to do a long rest now? Or?
Yeah. You can do a long
Alright.
rest.
Carla will just be tinkering with random things.
Does Gala try to tinker with the bombs?
No.
Aw.
She, as much as she wants to,
They
she doesn't
one
want
of
them
them
to
at
explode.
one of them at least you saw it uses an air stone.
She
Very
did see that,
interesting.
yeah. So curious.
So curious.
I mean, you know. Yeah, she's not gonna.
Yeah, there's a moment where Gala is slowly giving in to the oh my god, what's it called? Oh my god,
the dark
temptation.
thoughts.
Yeah, to the dark thoughts, to the temptation. You just hear Violet go, no, no,
No.
bad Gala, bad Gala, bad.
Mm.
Her ears just droop. Oh my god, that's pretty adorable. Oh no.
What if we use the other bomb to blow up the monster?
Well, they won't let us have it because they need it to like close the end. I mean, I'd love to take it. I mean, I
Another
mean,
villain point. Nice.
I suppose I could.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I could try and make like a something that looks like it.
Uh-huh.
And then we take the real one to blow up the monster with. But also, it might cause a cave-in, so actually, let's not do that.
Good point. I don't want to die.
Yeah,
Violet
if we're going to
is
die, let's die to the
non-committal.
monster and not to... I mean, it's in like a cavern, right? Not in a tunnel. So it could be fine. I guess, like, you know, if we do die, how bad do we feel about, you know, not sealing up the way to the monster?
When we're dead, we don't feel anything.
I mean, true.
I was dead. Yeah, just nothing.
Look, okay, look, right?
Yes, I mean,
I could,
no, I don't know. I wouldn't know.
I could try to make a thing that looks like it, and like if you know, if let's say there's a potential that it's convincing, then we can consider it, and if not, then never mind. How about that?
Violet does go, I don't feel good about lying about this.
Let's just not do it. I don't want the cave to kill us.
All
or
right,
the monster to kill us.
fine.
We'll wait
I
until
don't
we're
want the
fighting.
monster to kill other people. I
We'll
was
wait
just
until we're
stating
fighting
that.
Carson, and then we'll die, and then he'll turn us into undead and use us to kill all the dwarves.
It's
Right.
very bleak, Sherry.
Sherry's, I don't know. Sherry's a bit like she's kind of always like this. I don't know why.
You just
Sherry,
see
have you
Violet
considered-
zone out again.
Have you considered like the fact that we'll beat up the monster and get this pickaxe and save the town from this monster?
Yeah, that could happen too. I hope that happens.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Let's think about that possibility.
I guess I'm just feeling wonky from the tunnel.
Yeah, I
Made me
understand
think
that.
really, really sad thoughts.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
It was horrible.
Yeah, pretty much. Well,
Anyways, are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Shall we go
I was
then?
just gonna say that when Violet starts zoning out, Azure would go in front of her and start snapping fingers in front of her.
Yeah, sure, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Alright, so you head out. And when you head out, you give Thorin the bomb, and he's very, you know what? I'm very surprised.
what, we didn't blow up?
Yes.
Well, too bad.
Right. Also, I had to think about what you told me,
Right?
and I know what to do.
All right. Well, I wish you luck.
Yes. It's gonna be fine. Convincing a woman is going to be fine, eh? It's always easy.
I feel like he's about to do the most misogynistic thing ever to cross his mind.
What is this Messias know? Okay.
It's a curse. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna curse anyone. What are you talking about? Don't feel fucking weird. Let's go. Let's go to the tunnel. They lead you back to the tunnel. And as you get there, you do see there is indeed a very old cave-in. There's this, well, as the name implies, this entrance to this tunnel has just been completely caved in. You don't know how deep it goes, and you hope the bomb is enough. Alright, so, once you blow it up, and he takes out this little box from his pocket, Thurin puts it on the floor, opens the top half of the box, and you see this air stone that is just floating there. It's a little tiny air stone, the size of a marble. Now look. So, you have until this air stone begins to drop and touch the box. If you're not here before it happens, well, we're gonna activate the bomb.
All right. Well, we'll be back before that happens.
Okay.
So,
If you happen to die, and
yeah.
somehow you turn into ghosts, come warn
Well,
us so we can
yeah.
blow the cave up before.
Well, I mean, I can do this. Gala is gonna like, she just like reaches into kind of her pack and just pulls out some like little trinkets and starts like fiddling with them, and then she hands over this like it's just like a little light bulb attached to this strange device that looks like Gala's face, and she's just like, this thing, it's as you can see, it like she kind of taps in, it like lights up a little bit. It's only very faint. If I die, this will probably stop working. So,
Oh, that's fucking good, eh, Gruff? Oh, all right. Right. So if this stops working,
right.
we'll activate the bomb.
Well,
Got it. On your way.
Yes.
Good luck.
that was my magical tinkering ability,
Yeah,
by the way.
I know. Got it. On your way. Good luck.
All right.
You put the bomb. I assume you put the bomb as deep as you can within the structure, within the rubble.
Mm.
Do you activate it first? Like, do you put in the two parts? Who does that? Who's the one doing that?
Who can run the fastest?
I can.
I think Sherry. Yeah.
All right. Give the youngest child in the party
Mm-hmm.
the explosive.
She can crawl into the smallest hole to put the bomb in.
All right.
Ram can do it. Right? He died once.
She didn't summon Rum.
Oh, we didn't summon him. Yeah.
Yep.
It costs money to do that, and I need like a bronze thing to summon
See,
him in.
it costs money to do that. All right. So.
Are you
Just
saying
put a
that you're
person's
paying
soul.
Rum to be your friend?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's bad. All
Barry
right.
just looks down and starts walking away. You guys can blow up the by yourself.
Oh my god. No,
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 I said
Sherry,
that.
no.
I said that out of character was in Gala's voice.
It was
Uh-huh.
friendly banter.
Was it though? Was it though?
No. No.
All right. So Sherry, do
Well,
you go put the bomb, or are you letting them do
I'll
it?
go put the bomb.
Okay. So Sherry, you look at the bomb. You remember the instructions. You begin to prepare it as everyone gains some distance. You clock it. You hear it start to tick, You leave it there, you turn around, you start running back. I want you to roll me on acrobatics to make sure you don't trip and fall.
Okay.
Just for the shits and giggles. Also, I'm gonna give you this advantage with my villain point because I want to.
Can we negate that with a hero point? Never mind.
Wow.
Ooh, okay. Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. So you managed to clear with that 18. You managed to clear the distance. And at first, nothing happens. And you actually start to think maybe it was a dud, maybe it wasn't, and then this big,
Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
and immediately there's an earth-shattering kaboom. As this explosion, you see first you only see this blue light that is very reminiscent of the air stones, and then an explosion that rocks the cave entrance. All the debris gets thrown everywhere. Everyone just ducks even a little bit, even though they're behind cover. And after a while, you pop your heads back up, and you see the cave is now open. And you realize you slept with that thing in your room.
Gala's used to sleeping with dangerous devices, so she doesn't really care.
Mm-hmm. That was way more powerful than you expected, Gala.
Gala's like, oh, I'm gonna have to ask how she makes those.
Mm-hmm. All right, go on. Clock's ticking.
All right. We have an hour, so we might as well get ready things that we need to do. I'm gonna do this, and Gala just like, her armor like folds over, and her helmet kind of like thunks onto her head, and like her eyes, or the eyes of the armor rather, kind of light up with this greenish glow, as she is using Sneaky Seer, which lets her see invisible things.
Oh my god. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. The alliteration of show.
I know.
The alliteration. All right. Anything else anyone wishes to do before they enter the cave?
Do I want to go faster?
I'm good.
I don't think Violet has
I'm good.
any spell
Wait, how long does this last?
that she wants to use.
Yeah, Gala will also turn on her rocket boots. So rocket racers.
Rocket racers. All right. Okay. So Gala's boots start going zoomies.
Oh, yes. I just real. Oh yeah. Okay. What do I have for my? I have my resistant. I'll keep that. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. All right.
All right.
Good to. Hang on. This is an Eldritch Abomination, right?
Apparently. That was the name that it was given by the dwarves.
Do I want to have psychic resistant armor instead of necrotic?
It's up to you.
Wait. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have Gala will have spent the night making her armor. So is that okay for me to say?
Sure, that's fine.
Right.
I will say this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Batman in D&D would look like.
Yeah, exactly. I love armor artificer. It's so fun.
Yeah. So you put it to psychic. So your armor
she kind of
protects
turns
your
into a
brain.
knob. Yeah. Freaking Gala's helmet is like twice the size it normally is right now.
Ah, yes, your mega mind now. All right, so you start heading into the tunnel. Everyone is. Oh, quick question: are you using any light source, or are you just relying on dark vision?
I think because it said that like it snuffs out torches, right? So we could like if we light this is Gala speaking character actually. So we could like if we light a torch, then if the torch goes out, we'll know it's nearby, even if we can't see it. Even though I should be able to see it, but just in case it's like hiding somewhere, right? Also, your light, Azure can. How long does that last? Does it like stay in place, or can you like move it?
I'll need to attach it to something.
You can either create a ball that floats in place, or you can put it on an item, and that item
put
will
on your
glow.
shield, maybe.
And it lasts 1 hour.
Right, yeah, probably a good time to do that then.
Okay, so what do you want? Ball?
I'd say
Or-
shield probably. It's less likely to like. I mean, then you can move it around. Don't know if you can move it in ball mode.
You cannot move it in ball mode, no.
Okay. So, yeah, shield.
Okay, alright. So you apply it on what? Your shield or Gala's shield?
My shield.
My shield. Mine. Alright, so let me see. Just looking at something in the book. So this is the sphere is bright light. Is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet. So it's 60 feet bright light and then another 60 feet dim light.
So
Yes.
Azure is just incandescent right now.
Yeah.
No, she has a cylinder of light, which she points, I think.
No, it just shines all around.
Oh, wonderful.
It's not a lantern. It's not a lantern. You don't have a flashlight. All right, let me just light source 60. God damn, that is a lot of light. God damn.
Yeah.
All right, so you begin walking down the tunnel, and this goes on for a little while as you continue walking longer than you actually thought you would. You don't have a way of telling time, but you can like infer how much time it has been just in general, have a general idea. And you start to realize you're getting to that point where it might be risky if you don't do something. The walk back, or at least the run back, is going to be very close. So you're gonna have to be lucky enough to not to find something right now, and then run back before the time ends. But as you're having this conversation about your worries, the tunnel opens up, and you start seeing there's this larger cave, this large open cave. In front of you, you see there's a boulder in the distance. You also see there's this higher platform in front of you. You do see it doesn't reach all the way up to the ceiling, but it's quite a few ways up. It seems about 20 feet up. You'd have to climb it, but it also splits off into two sides. And actually, I can just show you. It's way easier if I just show you, isn't it? Alright. This is what you see. This is the platform that it's about 20 feet. You see a rock here, and you see a passage that continues over this way. In this direction.
Let's go left.
You can move your tokens a little bit. All right. Let's see. Give me a moment. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We probably shouldn't split up. Do
Alright.
you want to come with me? Maybe.
Yeah, I'll stay close to you in your armor.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say
Violet is presumably
Violet.
moving with us.
Yeah, Violet is moving with you. I will say this: as you get about there,
Mm,
I'm gonna say you're all moving. As you get about there,
mm-hmm.
your passive perceptions, I can see them.
Mm-hmm.
Sherry, your passive perception is 17, isn't it?
Oh.
And Azure,
Yeah.
your passive perception is 15. Because I now have a little thing that shows me your passive perceptions, and
I picked perception
Nice.
as one of my expertises because it's a really useful skill.
it is. Both of you notice something above the platform that moves out of the way once the daylight begins to get closer.
Saw a thing move.
Azure will try to to follow. Oh wait, no, I can point at it. Never mind.
You can raise your shield, but it's still gonna just shine all around you.
Yeah. I say to Sherry. It's over there. Gala, can you see it?
If I look in that direction, can I see anything?
A roll perception.
Finally, I'm not rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dirty 22.
You do see something. And as you see something, you actually see what seems to be the edge of a dark creature. And then a mouth that seems to be opening as it begins getting ready to attack you. So, I want initiatives. Yay! Give me a moment.
Ooh.
Once you start combat,
Once I start combat? Yes. Give me a moment.
yeah, because it needs to pop up so I can hit the thing.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You can look. By the way, if you look on the left side, you'll see
Yes.
something that looks like a combat carousel.
Does.
If you click it,
Yeah.
your character portraits will show up.
Should I click the dice on there to roll my initiative? Or
Yes, you click,
should I do it?
you click the dice on there to roll your initiative.
Okay. Damn, this feels like a first where we all seem to be rolling pretty good initiative. Assuming
You are.
Violet also rolls pretty good initiative. Which I'm sure she will.
Not
Okay.
bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
And for the creature,
Mm-hmm.
okay, not horrible. Okay, it goes. It got a 15, so it goes before Azure. Actually, I'm gonna just reveal it here. And I need to change the music. You see that this creature seems to be getting ready to shoot something.
Like an insult?
You don't know. It could potentially be an insult, yes. Alright, so let's see. I do believe it is Sherry's turn first, correct? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Give me a moment.
Sherry! You can't actually
There we go.
see most of the creature.
Okay.
It's still up there on that high platform.
Okay. How hard does it look like it'll be to get up the platform?
It is 20 feet that you actually have to climb, so you're gonna have to roll an athletics check to climb it.
But should I climb up there to try and fight it?
That is up to you.
I was asking that in character.
Oh,
Wait, what did you ask? Sorry.
Should I climb up there to try to fight it? It's there.
I mean, maybe wait to see if it comes down.
Okay.
Like, I mean, you could, but I don't know. Could be dangerous. Also, I'm gonna do a thing, so probably don't be close to it when I do that thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to throw your dust. I don't want to be hit by the dust.
Amazing that we made that discussion in 6 seconds, by the way.
yes. So,
Alright, now we're talking.
what else do you do, Sherry? Real quick.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a dodge action.
Take a dodge action. That's good. All right. So, actually, in combat.
My brain
And
heard.
also, can I like move up against the base of the cliff and take a hide action?
You can definitely try.
So I'm gonna move up right up to here.
My brain heard take a dog action.
Yeah, me too.
That's my favorite kind of action.
I'm gonna try to bonus action hide.
That is a 30. You are the darkness now. Good job.
The
All right.
creature that turns invisible in the darkness isn't the unseen beast. They were talking about Sherry.
They were talking about Sherry the whole time. All right. So,
Now
that's
it's
Sherry.
my turn to betray the party.
All right. So, that was Sherry's turn. Gala.
Yes. So Gala can see this and she knows where it is.
She knows where it is, but she can barely see it because of the angle.
That's fine. So Gala is gonna. She kind of like reaches. She moves her arm upwards, and it kind of like the armor around it like kind of pops open, and there's like this there's like a bunch of like barrels kind of exposed around the arm as it opens.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like, all right, if this works, we should be able to see it more easily in case it does go invisible and stuff. Glitter glower! And there's this like brief kind of rumbling in her arm as it charges up, and then all like these bunch of like metal spheres are launched out towards the creature. She is using glitter glower, which is otherwise
These fireworks start to.
It's asked me to put it down. I'm going to assume it's like.
Yeah,
I can see it, so I know.
You know
it is, but, like,
general action.
yeah.
You can basically figure out the cube that would hit it where you see it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
It does a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes.
All right. Let me do. I'm actually going to use my second villain point to give it advantage.
No. Come on, roll like shit.
Ooh, I rolled an 8
Okay.
and a 19.
Okay, I think it's probably not
Yeah,
affected.
you see it dodge at the last moment and just kind of slither away from those explosions.
All right, well that's unfortunate, but I got more charges, and I can also do this as Gala kind of the kind of grenade launchers in her arm like fold back in, then she like smashes her fists together and her shield begins to buzz and hum as she is going to use a bonus action in order to activate her defensive deflector.
Yeah. Yep.
She gains 6 temporary hit points. There they are.
Okay.
6. And then with movement, she is going to, seeing that it looked like it was going to shoot something, she's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, she's just gonna move, say there, I think, to make some space from the rest of the party. And that's Gala's go.
I forgot I could just log into Gala's point of view. Violet's point of view the whole time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's way easier like this.
that's pretty handy.
Yeah. All right, so it is now Violet's turn. There we go. Violet does not see the creature. I'm gonna move. I think I should move. I should move. I'm gonna move. And I'm going to She pauses for a moment. I'm gonna prepare an action to vicious mockery. Actually, no. Wait.
They apparently recorded over 2 hours of vicious mockery lines for Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh, nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she's going to get ready to quote unquote vicious mockery when she sees the creature. Yeah, so she's just preparing an action. Okay. It is the creature's turn. The creature gazes down upon you as you see this darker than dark creature, the slightest shining on it, and you see this black, almost, Vanta Black, the collar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it almost looks like most of its body is kind of Vanta Black, except for these red parts that sometimes seem to appear and disappear around what you guess it's a neck or a gullet. It takes a deep, deep breath, and suddenly you see it expel this ball of black sludge that targets you. Let's see. I want to measure. Drawing tool, tile tool, measure tool? Yes. Well, it's 20 feet, so... Oh! It hits all of you. So suddenly, this ball of sludge falls down. Yes?
Oh no, I just said oh.
Oh. But before that, actually, the Vicious Mockery is triggered. Vicious Mockery! She fires 2, right? Yes, she fires 2.
Wow, is this some special version of Vicious Mockery from her subclass or something where she gets 2?
Of course. It splits into 2 insults. Yeah, it splits into 2 insults. Let's go with that. Alright,
Yeah,
so...
And just by hearing
that's
the incantation Vicious Mockery, the creatures suffer in anticipation of the insult.
Uh-huh.
So Violet doesn't even need to insult.
Violet doesn't even need to insult,
The
yeah.
first blast is your mother was a hamster, and the second one is your father smelt of elderberries.
Ah, yes, of course. The most appropriate insult ever given. It seems like
Almost effective.
Yes. It seems like the first blast hits the wall, since it does have significant cover in its position. The second blast seems to hit the creature, but it doesn't stop it from shooting the ball of goop. So I want everyone to please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
My dodge does nothing against a Constitution saving
Your
throw.
dodge does nothing against it. It does not.
My 24 might do something against it though.
Maybe. So
Do we have any
Gala,
hero points?
You have
Just-
1 hero point.
Oh, I was looking at Violet's Eldritch Blast, thinking that was that was a
Oh, no.
saving throw. Okay,
Violet
never
rolled
mind,
an
we're fine,
18,
we're fine.
actually.
We're good. Sherry is.
Sherry can use a hero point if she wants.
Sure.
That's up to you. There, you only have one for the whole party.
We also don't have long left in the session, so like
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, that's even worse.
Hooray, I'm useful.
Yay! All right. So as this ball of sludge explodes into this black cloud, immediately you see the daylight begin to flicker, but it doesn't get put out. But there's also the unfortunate result that you begin to take this cold energy that rushes right past you as you all take. I'm gonna need to roll. I'm not gonna frickin' roll that because I don't have enough dice. But I'm going to do this. Give me a moment. Private GM roll. Now I can do this with the dice tray. It's much easier because there's a lot of dice. That's the only reason I'm using this. Give me just a moment.
Hidden dice.
Hidden dice, yes. Oh, it only shows up as question marks. That's very interesting. I never used this. Okay, cool. So as this ball of cold energy explodes, you all. Well, no, sorry. Azure, you pass the saving throw. Violet, you pass the saving throw. Gala, you pass the saving throw. Sherry, you fail. Let me just take a drink real quick. So everyone but Sherry is going to take half damage. That is.
I'm gonna take half damage.
You're gonna take half damage?
I'm gonna use my reaction to uncanny dodge.
Oh, is it a reaction to any attack?
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
You can't actually see him though.
I couldn't see him when he attacked.
Not with that. Not in that position.
Okay.
You're
I'll take
leaning
the
against
full
the wall.
damage.
Yeah, you're leaning against the wall. Unfortunately.
I was trying to hide from it, and it
Yeah.
backfired.
And it backfired. So, you take 53 points of damage. There you go. The rest of you take 26 points of cold damage. And you hear this roar coming from it.
That was a normal amount of damage.
That was a normal amount of. It actually rolled pretty well. By the way, there's now blood splatters on the tokens, which I love, to indicate how injured you all are. Sorry, I'm just giddy with the new stuff. Ah, yes, it's Azure's time. Azure, what do you do? By the way, you see it move back into the area, into the platform.
Azure is going to cast Prayer of Healing at 3rd level.
Okay. What? Wait. Prayer of Healing. That's not. Wait.
That has a casting time of 10 minutes.
That is a
doesn't it?
casting time of 10 minutes.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, it happened with Edward. God, I hate this spell.
Every time you take
Promises
this
so much.
spell,
Yeah.
you try to use it in combat, and you remember, it's a fantastic spell outside of combat. I will say this: it's an out of combat spell. So instead of doing that, what do you do?
Well, first I'd like my spell slot back,
Yeah,
if that's okay.
it is.
No.
No, you wasted. No, now you're stuck for 10 minutes trying to cast the spell.
um.
So you do see Sherry is currently unconscious.
Yes.
And dying.
Yes. Yes, she is. So
Violet
yeah,
and Gala took some
she-
damage as well.
she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on
Right.
Sherry.
Wait, Sherry took half damage, right?
No.
Sherry,
No.
she took
Sorry, I
full
couldn't-
damage.
Oh, did I? Oh, I'm dumb.
Because
Okay,
I
never
couldn't
mind.
see it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So, Cure Wounds at what level, sorry?
Second level.
On Sherry?
Yes.
Alright, so roll that. So, that's a 13. You heal for 13.
And that's my turn.
Oh, by the way, remember, you also heal yourself when you heal someone else, Azure.
Yeah, for the spell level.
I think it's
yeah.
1 plus spell level or 2 plus spell level. You should check.
Yes, I'm gonna check it. Don't worry.
But Sherry, you wake up with Azure over you, casting holy light upon you, and everything hurts.
Ow, 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 ow.
Also, it's your turn. You also have 1 wound. Remember that.
I've got it marked on my sheet.
Yay.
Ow, ow, ow. What should we do? That hurt a lot.
I could try and make it visible again, and you could wait to attack it until after there. No, because you won't. You need to climb up first. I mean, you could try and attack it, I guess. Anyway, if you want to climb up, might be dangerous, but
Oh, okay, I can try. Sherry's gonna try climbing up.
Okay, roll an athletics. It's not a difficult roll. That is enough. So Sherry, you can move your token 5 feet up. And now you see what is before you. And no
And how
one
much of
else
my-
can.
And how much of my movement was that?
That would be 20 feet of movement.
Alright, I'm gonna move 5 foot closer and try and stab it.
Okay, you see this large, very large creature. It almost looks like a blob with several tentacles coming from several parts of the body, and these long, spindly arms hanging in these claws, and a large maw. It looks nasty.
That hurt.
That is a hit. That is a 12. 12 damage. All right. So
Yeah.
you move in and you stab it with your booming blade weapon, booming bladed weapon.
Bonus action disengage. Move 5 feet.
Wait, don't. Oh, you have squat nimbleness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. All right.
For stuff like this.
For stuff like that, that's very good. All right, so it would be Gala's turn. Gala, it is your turn. Sherry is up there with the creature.
It's
okay.
really scary.
The creature hasn't moved because, like, I can
yeah, you see
it.
parts of it, so
I can see. Yeah.
you see hints of it, so you know it hasn't moved. You can adjust your fairy fire if you want.
All right. Yeah. Gala is going to attempt to not fairy fire. I don't know what that is. She aims her cannon again, and she's like, "All right, this time the glitter glower, we got this." That's not the deck save.
I'm sorry, that is a natural 17.
Well, I tried.
What is
I
that?
will. Gala once again smashes her fists together to.
What is this purple thing that just showed up?
Oh, that's the area of the spell. I don't know how to get rid of it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I just kind of put it
Oh.
down. It gives you the option when I clicked on the spell.
There we
And I was
go.
like, I guess I'll do that. Anyway,
Okay.
Gala's gonna use her defensive deflector again.
Yeah, so you
And
do notice that
gain some
it dodges Sherry. You see that it's very fast and sleek in its move. It actually seems to be hovering, so it actually dodges for a moment and begins to launch itself towards you, Sherry. But
Oh no!
it is your turn, Gala. Anything else you do?
Gala will also move. Yeah, she'll move. She'll move 5, 10. Actually, can Gala try to climb the thing as well?
She can. She'll have to roll in athletics.
All right.
Climbing is movement, so it's just part of your movement. Actually, Sherry, you wouldn't have had that much movement left, because climbing takes double move. It's basically difficult terrain, so it's double movement. So
Okay.
I will allow it this time, Gala, for you to climb, because Sherry's like super agile. I'll allow it. Gala, for you to climb, you're gonna need 40 feet of movement to get up there.
From like where
45
like
from where you are.
Okay. Well, I have 40.
You have 40?
Yes.
I'll allow 40. I'll allow 40.
So Gala's like hanging on to like. Oh, that's exactly where it is.
That is exactly where it is. Yes.
Yeah, she's like on the edge.
Okay. Yeah, she is. Sherry, you see Gala. All right. Quick question: do all of you have like half an hour more for the session so we can continue this fight, or do you prefer
I have
to end it?
But if the others don't, that's fine. But I have time.
I have about 8 hours if you want to pull an all-nighter.
Yeah.
Wow. Seb,
I probably shouldn't.
you shouldn't. All right, that's perfectly fine. So let's just finish this round and then we can continue.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. So, Violet's like, what should we do? Should we go after it? She's going to try to climb as well. Actually, Gala, you need to roll. Oh yeah, you rolled in athletics. That's fine. She rolls in athletics. And she is also trying to climb. Oh, poor baby girl. She has a -1. Ah, that's still a 13. Okay. So I'm gonna say she goes up here. She's still like halfway up. She's not fully up, which means she can't actually attack the creature. But she is going to vicious mockery. Actually, she's going to do a dash action, so she can actually be up there. Oh no, it's very big. There we go. That is all. That is the creature's turn now. And a problem. Violet is now in the way. It was going to attack Sherry, but Violet moved, and it is now in the way. So it's going to attack Violet. It's going to do 2 attacks. One is a bite attack, and another one is swoops around with its tail, with its snake-like lower half, and tries to smash it against Violet. So, Violet's AC is 14. The first attack is definitely a hit. Violet takes... Let me see. I need more dice. That's 10, 12... 18 points of damage. Oh my god, she's at 1 HP.
Ooh.
She is at 1 HP. Actually, I forgot something. The light cannot reach because of the angle. The daylight cannot reach the creature, so it's actually invisible to Sherry and Violet. At this point, Gala, it's visible to you. The second attack, it's the tail attack. If it hits, she's down. She's down. So Violet is now down. Since Arby is not here, she's dead.
No.
She's dead. She's dead. No.
I don't think that's how that works.
It is. The player isn't here. She's dead. Love you, RB. Yeah, she's down. Azure, it's your turn. You just hear fighting up there. What do you do?
Azure's gonna take a bonus action to drink her potion of climbing.
Aha!
Yeah, potions.
You have advantage on strength athletics check to climb up. Alright. So you drink your potion of climbing.
Yeah, I have a question. What does it mean that I gain a climbing speed equal to my walking speed if I still have to do an athletics check?
No. Hear me out. It usually counts as difficult terrain to climb. This means
Okay,
that...
so it's half movement.
So it's normally half movement. This means that you can actually climb up there with your normal movement. Because it's 20
Okay.
feet up. You can actually roll a climb check.
It's athletics, right?
Yes, it's athletics.
Yeah, I'm not athletic. Oh, wait, I did.
You have advantage.
I forgot to roll. Fuck.
You don't even need it.
Okay, then. Fine.
And you can move, so you'd move over here.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you climb
That's
all the way up
gross.
over there. And the moment the daylight hits the creature, you all see it clear as day. As if the daylight is preventing it from going invisible in the darkness. And it's unable to snuff it out. You also, as you look down Azure, you see Violet currently on the ground, bleeding and dying. You can't move over there because you already used 25 feet of... You already used 25 feet of movement to climb. So you can't actually reach Violet because...
Can I do it like this and then go back?
You can't stop
No,
on
Yeah.
another player's square.
I can't even click my token now.
Oh. Because you're on top of Sherry.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Okay, so I do nothing. No, wait. I don't have a ranged healing spell.
Healing Word is a bonus action. You already used it for the potion.
Yeah.
I mean, you can heal someone. You can heal Sherry, even if you don't heal Violet.
Yeah, I'm just checking if I could heal them both, but
Oh.
I can't. Wait, why am I Edward right now? What?
It doesn't matter. It's just the name that is selected. I'll have to change that later.
No, because it's different spells.
What?
Yeah, I don't understand what happened.
Did you open his sheet?
I don't know how. It's on the... No, it's not on the sheet, it's on the UI. I'm just gonna cast from the stall.
Oh wait, is this using? No, it should be using your. Yeah, it should have your spells.
It was up until now, but now it's Edward.
I'm seeing your spells.
I'm seeing Great Sword of Joy and Potion of Heroism. And
I
Blinding Smite.
Don't know that.
I don't-
Just open your character sheet.
Yeah, that's what I did. So she's going to use Cure Wounds at first level on Sherry.
Okay. So heal that Sherry. Sherry, you heal for 8. And Azure, you also heal for a little bit.
Yep,
And I do believe that is the end of your turn, correct?
it is.
Okay. Violet is going to be dying. But Sherry, it is your turn. And sadly, that is where we need to end.
Yep.
As, well, things have escalated as you encounter the unseen beast. But there's good news. You can see it.
Means we can kill it.
It means you can kill it. Well, daylight seems to have done the trick in preventing it from going invisible. Good job. Let's just hope it doesn't shoot that ball of cold once again.
Yeah, that sucked.
that did indeed suck. Yes,
Yep.
It hurt a little bit.
a little bit. Yes, I honestly
bit.
I rolled really well for it, but yeah. Anyway, everyone, thank you for joining us. I'm gonna go find someone to raid. I hope you enjoyed this session, and we will see how we progress without our wonderful RB.
But Violet is not dead.
Oh,
Don't worry about Violet.
Is not. I mean,
Violet is not dead yet.
Okay, maybe worry a little bit, but she's not dead.
Worry just a little
If
bit.
we TPK, we don't have to feel as bad to RB that Violet died.
Ah, yes, because it's everyone. If everyone dies,
In fact, we can even blame RV for not being here and saving us.
oh, please don't do that. That's just
No,
that's
of
just
course
gonna
not.
make him feel horrible. It's just gonna make
No.
him feel horrible. All right, so we're gonna be rating some people we've rated before, Tankards and Tails. They are a group of D&D players. They are not VTubers. They're flesh, as we call in the VTubing business, flesh tubers, aka
flesh tubers.
people without avatars. No, they're awesome. They're awesome. Let's give them a follow, say hello, and I hope you enjoy it as they are well, playing D&D 5e, playing their own campaign, and they're awesome. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to my
Thank
players because
you.
you're amazing. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mezzy.
Thank you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See